So this here, main Hermann Court rail. I remember coming to Hermann Court. It's one of the first skate spots that I ever skated with Josh and Travis way back in the day. This rail was the first handrail I saw someone do in person, which was Josh. I think he did a sole and then like a Mizu down this rail. We're always really impressed because it's square, and square so much like scarier on skates. Lots of cool tricks though. I remember, you know, we had some good sessions here. Lots of people did tricks on this rail. Lots of people's first like big rail. I remember Travis hitting it. I think Garrett hit this rail, maybe Parker. I remember Isaac falling and hitting his head really hard on this rail, like right down at the bottom and coming and laying down. I did a couple tricks on this rail. I think I fell pretty hard on this rail a few times myself. But I used to come here late at night when I worked at Long John Silver's here in Wilmington. I'd get off work at like 10:30 or 11 o'clock, drive up here, and I'd skate a lot of times even just by myself, simply because I wanted to skate this rail. And you get kicked out so fast that the nighttime was the best time to skate it. So really popular rail here in Wilmington. Lots of people did good tricks, lots of people's first big rail, and lots of history on this thing. Over here on this side of Hermann Court, the rails are a little bit shorter. The steps are a little bit shorter. So we'd come over here, warm up, get acquainted with the rail. Honestly, I think this was like most people's first real rail, because you try this one first, see if you could do it, and if you could, then you'd go for the bigger one down there. But yeah, I remember Garrett hitting his head on these stairs. I think doing like some 360s. We'd come here all the time. So not only is there like this little rail and this little set, but just like literally right over here, you've got another little rail, smaller stairs. I think this is where Garrett hit his head, maybe. I don't remember. All I know is he ended up over at that fence saying, "I'm straight," a whole bunch of times. And I think he talks about it in his interview. But yeah, Hermann Court, some other rails, a key spot here in Wilmington. Lots of history, lots of fun, lots of falls, but also lots of cool tricks. This rail here we called the hidden rail, mostly for the fact that it's hidden, and we'd get kicked out so much that we started skating this rail instead, because the security guards can't see you when they drive past. It's not right out on the front road. There's bushes here, and there's a little road back here. There used to be even more bushes, so you were pretty hidden. So hence the name, the hidden rail. Sometimes we would open those doors up back there, and there's a set of stairs. We would jump down the stairs and then come and hit this rail. Just whatever, you know, we kind of just did whatever we wanted to do. But another pretty epic skate spot. I think the best trick I remember on this might actually have been Isaac with the back torque to Macchio on it, just because at that time, like, no one was doing stuff like that. But lots of good sessions back here. So one more here at Hermann Court. This one's off to the side, not as hidden as the hidden rail, but it's a little bit smaller, and I think there used to be like a big bush here, maybe not. But I remember, you know, seeing Tyler Grove do a sole grind, and he tried to do like a sole 360 out, fell really hard here. But this was like the first rail I saw Tyler do, who was someone more like our skill set, and starting to come up and not be afraid of rails and trying these. We'd also jump these stairs a lot, and don't know why. They're not good stairs. They're just really long and pretty flat, but we would. So yeah, one more little rail here at Wilmington College. This, and then there's one way down there. These used to be called the bush rails because there were giant bushes on the other side, and you'd fall into them and they'd cut you all up. Always had a terrible run up. There was like, it's just like rocks. This one's pretty much the same as it was back then, and I'll show a clip. But lots of good stuff on these. We'd come here for lots of sessions. As we got kicked out of Hermann Court, again, it was just kind of like a little bit more hidden and a little bit more off the beaten path. So we could come here, skate, and we were less likely to get kicked out. But I just got kicked out for having rollerblades on, so, you know, still, you got skates on, they see you, and it's gonna happen. Right now, I'm trying to get back to my car because I got kicked out, but the security guard is like following me. I told her that I was just skating through to get to the park. So I think she's trying to make sure I'm actually leaving, but she kicked me out from where I was parked, so I had to go all the way around. But I'll get back to my car. All right, made it back to my car. Now let's get out of here.